Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing just fine. But, I gotta ask, what brings you around here? You got a reason for asking, or just making small talk? Feels like you're always asking questions. Capiche?
I'm just asking questions. I don't know what you mean. We've been working with each other for a week now, and you're getting uptight about me asking questions all of a sudden. What's going on?
Oh, now you're playing dumb, huh? Listen, buddy, I ain't born yesterday. Sure, we've been working together, but something about you don't sit right with me lately. You keep asking, watching? Like you're taking notes or something. Ain't that what the cops do? So, let me ask you this. What exactly is your game here, huh? You trying to play me?
What do you mean trying to play you, man? I'm just a guy here trying to do my job, just a hard-working guy just like you. We're just two guys shooting the breeze. How you doing? What's going on?
Hard-working guy just like me, huh? Heh, you're laying it on a little thick there, pal. Look, I ain't buying this two guys shooting the breeze act. Most guys in this line of work, they don't ask so many questions. They just do what needs to be done and keep it quiet. But you keep digging, asking about the business, the people, like you're trying to collect info. So tell me, what's really your angle? And don't give this just doing my job routine. Jobs come and go, but snitches, they don't last too long.
All right, okay, you're having a tough day today. You don't want to talk? It's all right. We won't talk. We'll just stand here, okay?
Oh, so now you want to play the quiet game, huh? That's real cute. But see, when a guy like you suddenly clams up, it makes me even more suspicious. Like you're trying to keep something from slipping out. Let me tell you something. Guys who don't want to talk usually got something to hide. You want to stand here all quiet, fine. But that just makes me think you're stalling. You ain't just some hardworking guy, are ya?
Look, I'm just a hard-working guy like you. And what's this? Now I can't just stand here in silence. We can't just stand here on the corner, just shooting the breeze. We can't do that. What's going on?
There it is again. Just a hardworking guy. You keep saying that like you're trying to convince me. Or maybe you're just trying to convince yourself. Look, nobody's that eager to shoot the breeze in this business unless they're fishing for something. So let's cut the act, all right? Ain't no hardworking guy hanging around asking questions like you do unless they got a badge tucked somewhere under that jacket. So, last chance, my friend, are you a cop? Because you ain't fooling me.
Yo, you just call me a cop? You just come right out here and just say it? You just calling me a cop right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm calling you a cop because you ain't fooling me. I can smell it from a mile away. You think I'm stupid or something? All this small talk, these questions, only one kind of guy acts like that. So go on, say it. You might as well admit it now. Because I already know. Let's hear it from you. What are you, huh?
Listen here, wise guy. If anyone's a cop here, it's you. You hear me? You a cop, okay?
Heh. Oh, now you're turning it around on me, huh? Clever, but that's what I expect from someone who's cornered. Nice try, but I've been around long enough to know the difference between a guy looking out for himself and a guy wearing a wire. You throwing that back at me just makes you look more desperate. So I'll ask one more time. Are you gonna come clean, or do I gotta find out the hard way?
What does that mean, find out the hard way? What you gonna do? What you trying to say to me, huh?
Oh, you're getting feisty now, huh? Find out the hard way means I ain't playing games. I protect my own, and I don't take kindly to traitors. So if you're not a cop, then you better start acting like it. But if you are, well, you know how this business works. It can get real messy real quick. So let's not beat around the bush. Are we going to keep this little charade going, or are you ready to spill the beans?
And if I don't spill the beans, what we're gonna do? We're just gonna stand here talking? What you gonna do? Put your money where your mouth is?
Oh, I like your spirit. But let's be clear here. I don't need to put my money where my mouth is. I got the streets on my side. You're the one who's got the pressure on you now. If you want to keep playing tough, fine. But know this, silence speaks volumes, and I don't like what I'm hearing. So you can keep standing there acting all hard, or you can come clean. The choice is yours.
I tell you what, you call the boys. If you call the boys down here, I want them to hear what I'm gonna say. You call the boys, and I'll tell you everything you wanna hear. If you really wanna hear it, you ready for that?
Oh, now we're getting somewhere, huh? You're ready to spill once you got an audience? That's interesting, but let me tell you, I don't need the boys to hear your confession. I'm already on to you. So go ahead. You can play this game, but it won't change the outcome. You want to tell me what you got? Just know if I call them, it's all over for you. So what's it going to be? You still think you can hold out?
Listen here, what gave me away? The fact that nobody knows me around here. I just moved into town. We've been working together for a week now. I got sent down here by Tony Montoya. It's the same guy you work for. What's going on?
Oh, Tony Montoya, huh? Now that's a name I know, but you still ain't making sense. You saying he sent you? What, as a little undercover gig or something? But let me remind you, I ain't just taking your word for it. You gotta prove you're not just a rat looking to play both sides. So if you're really with Tony, then you should be able to back it up. What do you got?
Well, I know that Tony's wife's called Maria. Did you know that?
Oh, you think you're clever, huh? Tony's wife is Maria? That's cute, but that don't mean you're not pulling a fast one on me. A lot of guys know names. It's the streets, kid. So, how about you tell me something that only someone in the family would know? Then we'll see if you're really sent by Tony or just playing games with me. What else you got?
No. Maybe you're the cop. So why don't you tell me why they call Jimmy Four Fingers Jimmy Four Fingers? You tell me that now, okay?
Jimmy Four Fingers, huh? That's a good one. They call him that because he lost a couple of digits in a little accident a while back. But nice try. You think throwing names around is going to shake me? But here's the thing. You got a good memory, but I'm not convinced yet. You keep dodging the real questions. So why don't you just come clean? You're just digging yourself deeper here. And you know it. What's it going to be?
All right then, all right. That's true. That's true about Jimmy Four Fingers. What about Tommy Two Cheeks? Tell me about Tommy Two Cheeks.
Tommy Two Cheeks, huh? That's another classic. They call him that because he can't keep his mouth shut, always blabbing about every little thing he hears. But listen, that ain't exactly a secret around here. You're throwing names at me, but I need more than that. You want to convince me you're legit? Tell me something only a real insider would know, something that ain't just gossip. So what else you got for me?
All right then. I'll tell you this. One Eye Rudy lost his eye in a snooker game. Did you know that?
One-eyed Rudy, huh? Yeah, I've heard that story. Lost his eye in a game gone wrong. But again, that's just talk. You gotta understand, a lot of folks know these stories. It's part of the lore around here. So tell me, how does that help your case? You throwing out names and tales, but I need something solid. You saying Tony sent you down here? Prove it to me, and then we'll see if we can work together.
All right. You got me. I'm a detective. My name is Detective Lorenzo, and you're under arrest, you two-bit yuppie.
Ah, so the truth comes out. Detective Lorenzo, huh? You really thought you could waltz in here and play me like that? Well, let me tell you, you just made a big mistake. You think you can just throw around those cuffs and take me in? Not so fast, my friend. You're out of your league, and this ain't gonna end well for you. You should have just kept quiet. Now you got a whole mess on your hands. So what's your next move, detective?
You better give me some information and quick, otherwise it's down to the station for you.
Oh, so now you're making demands, huh? You can just strong-arm me into giving up information? That's rich, but here's the deal. I'm not some punk you can push around. You want information? It's gonna cost you. You gotta offer me something in return. Maybe some protection or a way out of this mess for me. So what's it gonna be? You got a deal? Or are you just gonna drag me to the station like a common crook?
I'll make whatever deal you want. Protection, money, whatever it is you want, a new house, a new condo, you tell me, you give me the information and we got a deal.
Oh, now we're talking business. But you gotta understand, you're playing a dangerous game here. You want the info, it's gonna come with strings attached. How about this? I give you some intel, but I need a safe exit for me and a little bit of assurance that my people won't get tangled up in your mess. You keep your badge in your pocket while I make my move. Capiche? What do you say?
Capiche, you got a deal. So now you tell me, what's the worst thing that Tommy Two Fingers did?
All right, here we go. You want the dirt on Tommy Two Fingers? He pulled a job a while back, took a hefty cut from one of our own, and it didn't end well. Let's just say he left a trail of bodies behind when he skedaddled. But I gotta warn you, that kind of info comes with heat. You sure you want this? Once you go down that road, there's no turning back. So what's your next move with this, detective?
Well, tell me how much money was involved and how many bodies we're talking.
All right, listen up. It was about 100 grand he swiped. Real serious cash. And as for the bodies, 3 good men didn't make it out of that one. It was a bloody mess, and trust me, the word got around fast. Now, you're treading on dangerous ground here, detective. You use this info wisely, or it might come back to bite you.
I say you and me, we team up and we get him and get the money. What you saying?
Now that's an interesting proposal, Detective. Teaming up could be beneficial, but you gotta remember, this ain't a game. If we go after Tommy Two Fingers, we're diving into the deep end. We gotta be smart about it, lay low, and make sure our backs are covered. You got the badge, I got the street smarts. Together, we could pull this off, but you need to be ready for the fallout. So what's your plan? How do we make this happen?
I don't know. You cover me, I cover you, we take care of things. Give me a few days to think about this and I'm gonna get back to you, okay?
All right, I can work with that. You take your time, think it through, but don't keep me waiting too long. You know how things can heat up in this business, and I ain't got all day. Just remember, when you're ready, you come back to me. We'll figure out how to take down Tommy Two Fingers and get that cash. But watch your back, Detective. Trust is hard to come by in our world.
Alright. We trust each other. You cover me, I cover you. Quick question. Are you a good driver? You good behind the wheel?
Hey, I can handle a wheel just fine. You could say I'm a pretty good driver when the heat's on. Gotta know how to make a quick getaway, you know? So what's your angle? You planning on making a fast escape after we pull this off? You need someone who can keep their cool under pressure, and I'm your guy for that. What do you have in mind?
Hey, we'll see. We're gonna talk some more information too, so get some more information ready for me for next time, okay?
You got it. I'll have more info ready for you when you come back. Just remember, things could get messy out there, so keep your head on straight. We'll make this work, but you gotta stay sharp. I'll be waiting for your call, Detective. Just make sure you don't take too long. Capiche?
Alright, capiche, you got a deal, and make sure you got the heavy artillery stocked, okay?
Oh, you know it. I'll have the artillery ready. We'll be prepared for anything when the time comes. Just remember, it's gonna be a bumpy ride, but I think we can pull it off if we play our cards right. So take your time, think things over, and we'll touch base soon. Just stay sharp out there, all right?
Alright, kid. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. Don't keep me waiting too long, all right? Stay safe out there.